Hello guys, this is Percy. Welcome back to my channel. Today I have this new steering wheel which I bought brand new from an online auction, and we're gonna DIY install this. I'm gonna show you how to do it, guys, so stay tuned. So these are the things that we're gonna use: torque wrench, breaker bar, 70mm socket, extension bar. These are all half-inch drive, by the way. 10mm spanner, Phillips screwdriver, flat head screwdriver, and a headlight. So first things first, we need to remove the negative side of the battery terminal connector. That is because we need to do this as a precaution to avoid the sounding of the horn and the airbags blowing off. Alright, so the next thing that we want to do is to remove this airbag assembly. And this is where it gets a little bit tricky, because this is fixed by 3 springs, 1, 2, and 3 here. And we need to see those springs. They are wire springs, and push it properly so we get this airbag assembly coming off this steering wheel. But it's for the first timers, it could be a little bit tricky to find this wire spring. So in my case, I found an easier way by peeking through the holes on this one here. You'll have to look a little bit upwards so you can see this the spring, and then also with this spring over here, there's the hole there, and then there's another one in here, the same position here, same location, and then push it. There you go, the first one, and then on this side, on the same location. Wish I have some more space here. I think it helps if you make this a little bit higher like that. Is it okay? Yes, I think we were able to remove it. Last one is this one. This one should be easier. And there you go. Right, so now it's loose and free. We take this airbag assembly off carefully. You don't want to damage it because we're gonna use it again, of course. And so we remove this spade connector here. What do you call this? A clip. There's a clip part. We push it a little bit. I don't know if you can see it, guys, but there's a clip part here. We push it and then we pull it away like that. Right, and this one as well, we need to pull it up first, the yellow pin, and then we pry this thing off, the connector off like that. So first we have to remove the yellow part before the black part. This connector here, spade connector as well, we just push a little bit the clip part and then pull it off like that, so it's easier, right? We had a little bit of a hard time finding the spring a while ago, so since we have a better view here, might as well take a shot. This is where you'll have to aim for the spring here. You push it like that, right? See that? And it will be the same for the left and the lower part. And now we need to remove the screw here, Phillips screwdriver. like that. Take this connector off first, like that. Remove this clips. We pull this connector off right there. We loosen up this steering wheel by loosening this bolt. We're gonna use this extension bar so we don't scratch our OEM steering wheel. We loosen it up for some, say 1 centimeter. That is to avoid steering wheel from losing its position when we remove it. And then we shake it a little bit like that. We want to make sure that it will be on the same place when we install the new wheel. Right, so here's the bolt, and we slowly and carefully take this wheel off, just like that. And it should be on the same place later on when we install the new one. Alright, so now we need to remove the parts one by one. This one, this brown clip here, we need to let it loose because we need to transfer it to all these parts to the new steering wheel. There you go. And so we can pull this thing off now. There you go, the rear cover, plastic cover. We set it aside, dismantle it, put it here, set it aside. The third one, we set this aside first, this one as well, and this one. Right, and then we'll need to remove these springs as well. They are all alike, so we don't have to worry about mixing them. So they're all alike. You can see this, right? This is the shape of it, right? You can see that. Okay, so now from this time on, we're gonna transfer the parts to the new steering wheel. Okay, so you might want to cover it, this OEM one, so it will stay fresh when you want to use it, when you want to restore your car back to its original state. Right, so we set it aside here. And now, okay, so first is the spring. Push it. There you go. Controller, and it has 2 pegs here, 1, 2, fitting perfectly. There you go, on the right side. Okay, and then on the lower part. Now we fix it. Yeah, the steering wheel doesn't come with the new screws, so we have to reuse this. Screws here. Okay. Rear cover here. There you go. And then yeah, that's the fourth screw there. Put it back. Wiring harness. You see that connector? And then this brown clip to the rear cover. There you go. Right, as I mentioned earlier, you want to make sure that this rotary connector here stays in place with this connector at the top position, right? So we need to thread this in the wire like that, the wire harness, push it a little bit. We fix it finally with this nut. Right, so we're going to set this torque wrench into 50 Newton meters. You have to hold it in place like that, slowly. Okay, now we need to reconnect the white connector here at the top. Push it. This airbag assembly. Right, so we connect this one here again. That is the ground connector here to the center, just like that. And then finally push the yellow lock, and then finally push it like that, and there you go. For final checking, there's no problem. Yeah, it is okay. Right, and then push it. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So finally you'll have to return the battery connectors connected again, and we're all set.
I realized I wanted to replace the OEM lower front panel into a carbon one too. So I went ahead and replaced it. Now it's looking better with more carbon on it. Put the STI sticker on and we're all done.
Alright guys, so there you go. This concludes this video of a steering wheel installation. I hope you liked it. If you do, please hit that like button, make it blue. For those that have question or suggestion, put it down below on the comment section. For those that are new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. It would be of a great help. Thank you very much and have a nice one.